What up, YouTube? It's your boy Black back again. Let me just grab one thing. PS3 controller. Boot this up. But anyway, Mortal Kombat. I went to the midnight release. It was kind of like a launch party in the store, like an old school nostalgia game came out. If you've been watching my videos, I'm not really a fan of Mortal Kombat like that. Back in the day, I played them because they were the difference in games back in the day. It was like one of the first games to really bring violence into the video games. You know what I mean? There were other games with violence in it, but not like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat took it above and beyond with the violence. And it was really not many games like that, especially that everybody had access to. You know what I mean? That was like a really intermediate game that people could get their hands on. And it was really violent. And back then it wasn't much to play but like Super Mario or Donkey Kong or track and field. It wasn't that many games out back in the day when Mortal Kombat was at its prime. But it slowly died out. I didn't really like Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 like that. Mortal Kombat 2 was alright. Mortal Kombat 3 was, it's a little iffy. You know what I mean? It was a little iffy. But I am happy to see nostalgia is still alive in games. I like to see that developers are taking old school properties and remaking them into current generation forms of old school games. You know what I mean? Like a new Mortal Kombat. Like, this is not, everybody's saying Mortal Kombat 9. This is not Mortal Kombat 9. Okay, this is Mortal Kombat 1. This is the rebirth, the beginning of Mortal Kombat. I went and got my copy last night at midnight. I didn't do an unboxing, nothing like that, because I felt like it wasn't necessary because so many people had unboxed it already before it even came out when I typed it in. So I was like, I don't need to do an unboxing. I'm just letting you guys know I do got the game. The game is incredible though. The graphics are incredible. I love the battle system. It's just like the old school Mortal Kombat battle system where you can pick a character, learn a couple of moves, and then figure out how to put stuff together for yourself so you can make your own combos. You know what I mean? You can make your own techniques with a character. You know, and I really love that about this game. And the crazy part, I wasn't even thinking about really getting this game. I'm not really a Mortal Kombat guy like that. But for some reason, something said, let me give this game a chance. And my wife told me to go pick it up because she knows about Mortal Kombat a little bit too. She grew up not really playing it, but people around her played it and she knew about it. You know what I mean? But the game is fucking awesome. Alright, the battle system has been revamped to Mortal Kombat fucking perfect. Like, it's just perfect. You know, it's perfectly balanced. Getting used to blocking is a little different though, because we're not used to playing a 2D fighting game where you got to do more than just hold back the block. You actually have to hold down one of the back triggers on PS3 and probably on Xbox also to block. And I wasn't used to that for a second. I'm used to holding down a button to block in Soul Calibur, you know, but I haven't played Soul Calibur in a while. But we're gonna have to get used to that again because it's back in Mortal Kombat. You gotta hold down the trigger to block, and I like it because it's a step in a different direction, and it's a breath of fresh air from, you know, all these crazy hours we've been putting in on Street Fighter. Everybody's playing Super Street Fighter for the 3DS and Super Street Fighter on the consoles. They just released that new news about the downloadable content coming, the arcade edition downloadable content or the disc form. I'm gonna go get the disc because I want to have the actual disc with this case art and everything. So I'm gonna go buy it. It's probably gonna be like 30 bucks again, whatever. I'm gonna go get it though. But yeah, I'm just happy to see nostalgia still alive in games. You know, back in the day, there were really, really good games in different genres, and it's not like that nowadays. It seems like the shooter genre is the top genre. Fighting genre is kind of dying out a little bit, and I think that's because of the complexity and combos. And you know, really having to put in a long time practicing to be good in the game. So that's why fighting games are dying out, because people are just getting lazier. You know, they don't want to have to sit there and learn how to be a master at a character to really, really get all their money's worth out of a game. So you got stuff like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 coming out where they're simplifying everything so that it's more intermediate and anybody can just come and pick it up and figure a couple of cool things out and get kind of nice at the game. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is like really hardcore. You had to really know what the hell you were doing to get some of the really more extreme combos out. You know, and I'm not really all that nice in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I'm okay. But I've seen stuff that people can do in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that's like, I don't know how the fuck they're even doing that button wise. I'm like, how's that even happening? But besides that, go get this game most definitely if you haven't thought about it. I think I'm gonna try and get the collector's edition on Friday. I told my wife I was gonna get this copy just to play, so I'll have it on launch, and then I'll get the collector's edition. I'm gonna try and hunt it down on Friday at the mall. Give people some time not to pick up their copies if they don't want to get it or forget it comes out or something, and I'll get their collector's edition if they don't pick it up. Whatever, we'll see what happens, or I'll order one or something. But yeah, go get the game. The launch was really good. It's a little cold. It wasn't that bad though. But they had the door open so we could actually take turns going in and out of the store. They had the PS3 little Kisco set up with the TV on it, and they put a copy of Mortal Kombat in there, a full copy of the game. So we were getting like our little, you know, a little fake little tournament on, but not really tournament, just people getting on and off, seeing who could stay on the longest. You know, when you lost, you got to go out the store, wait back in the cold again. The person who wins just stays there, and people just come in and out. It was kind of cool. You know what I mean? I got 4 wins in a row. So playing with Kratos, that's my character. You know, I'm not really into Mortal Kombat like that, so I wanted to pick a character that would you know, signify the purchase a little bit. You know, Kratos is the man. We all know that. So it's like, let me see what he's about first. I've seen everybody else in Mortal Kombat at least once in my life, but not Kratos in Mortal Kombat. You know, that's kind of crazy. Let me see what that's about. And he's official. It's officially Kratos. And it feels like he can do a lot more stuff than I know how to do right now. And I'm gonna get really intricate into it. I mean, I might go buy the strategy guide after I get off this video. I might go roll down the block and go buy the strategy guide, collector's edition, maybe. I'll see what happens. But nostalgia, man, it's back, man. I'm happy to see nostalgia alive and well in games. First, we got this, and then actually first we had this, and now we got this. You know what I mean? 2 awesome games that play like back in the day. They have that back in the day arcade feel to them. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to see that still alive, man. I'm happy to see that still alive because it's we don't have arcades over here, so it's nice to have that arcade feel still in your house. You know, you and your friends can get together, have 2 arcade sticks, and have that same arcade feeling in your house. You know what I mean? Maybe invite some people from your neighborhood and say, hey, come knock on the door. We're gonna be playing Mortal Kombat later. People, if you could trust them, you know what I mean? You know, say, yo, come play some Mortal Kombat. Have a couple rounds, have a drink or 2, and dip off or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my can of dog food in the back for my dog. I don't know where he is right now. I think he's asleep. But go get these games for sure. I mean, they're really, really good. And Mortal Kombat is, well, this is a little simpler than Mortal Kombat. This is more pick up and play. You know what I mean? This is really, really simple, but it has a lot of intricacies into it too. Like you can go deeper into it, but it's really simple to pick up and play. But Mortal Kombat is simple too, but it requires a little more timing to put stuff together. Like I would notice that I would go to the move list and try to do combos, and if I wouldn't do the right pacing in the pressing of the buttons, the move wouldn't come out. Like I would try to get it in and do it real fast, and I'd be too fast and the inputs wouldn't read, so the move wouldn't come out or the combos wouldn't come out. So you have to do it at the right pace to get the combos out, right? And then when you get that down, you can actually put whole moves into your combo string. So you press like triangle, square, triangle, then you do the Hadouken motion with X with Kratos, and you do a little combo with the blades, and then he lunges in and stabs you in the stomach, and then it goes into like one of those little quick time events where you gotta press like square, triangle, or X, something like that, and he does a move. Like it's just real neat. And then I like that they made Kratos play like he plays in God of War the series for his games, the regular games. He plays like that, like the buttons work that way. Like you can even use the fleece and counter when he goes and uses the fleece and he turns gold. And if somebody hits him while he's like that, he can counter it immediately. You can use that. You can use Medusa's head, where he pulls out Medusa's head, but except for they don't turn to stone. It flashes the light and it blinds them temporarily, giving you a chance to pull off a combo or do a couple of moves or something. Um, he also has the blade of what's it called? The blade of Olympus. He has the blade of Olympus also. He uses it in a finishing move, but I think he can use it in a combo string also, if I'm not mistaken. See, that's why I need to get the strategy guide so I can really learn more about the combo strings. And I didn't really get it last night because I was like, there's a move list. I can just pick up and play and figure out some stuff off the move list. But there's a lot of little secrets in this game. Like, it's like really, it's not like they did the Mortal Kombat games before this one for PS2, Armageddon and all of that. And it wasn't developed by Ed Boon. Well, Ed Boon and them had a hand in it, but it wasn't a sole project. Like this one, they put their heart into, like they real heart, and you could tell. I remember back in the day, Mortal Kombat's where you would do a move and hit somebody, and you hear that whoopsie, and you have to press something, and you could fight Smoke or somebody. I think that's what the code was. All of that little tricks and all of that stuff is back. All of that stuff is back. I mean, this is really arcade classic type gameplay. You know, they really went heavy on the nostalgia on this game, and I love it. I love it. Some of this stuff is ridiculous. It's like, oh, that couldn't be for real. That would kill a person. But that's what makes Mortal Kombat Mortal Kombat. You know, the outrageous over-the-topness of the game. You know, you don't see people complaining about All-Stars that, oh, that would kill somebody. Those moves would kill somebody, too. Just that they're not showing x-rays of the bones and everything that really would be broken. But, yeah, those guys would be broke up like that, too, getting slammed from 100 feet in the air on your neck. You know? So it's not about realism. It's more about source material. You know, and Mortal Kombat is known for that grotesque violence visually. So they took it to another level and gave it to us in a HD form, a next-gen form, but kept true to the original source material. And that's what I love about it. And on top of that, they didn't just totally obliterate the old stories. They actually changed the story up and gave you a reason why they changed it. They did a time travel kind of thing like they did in the Star Trek movie, the new Star Trek movie, where Rodden goes back and sends himself a message to his past self so that he could change the future, so that all the heroes wouldn't die and they could actually defeat Shao Kahn. You know, so I thought that was really neat. So it's like all the stories that we know about Mortal Kombat were all true, but Raiden alters reality a little bit so that we have a reason for them to redo the game over again. You know, and it justified it well. It fit well. And then on top of that, let me quickly talk about the what I thought, and a lot of people on GameSpot, which is my website that I go to for everything, for information and all my journalist stuff I go to for that. The guys at GameStop were surprised by the story mode at the official launch party that they went to, with all the guys playing the characters from the webisodes, you know, the Michael Jai White and all of them, yeah. But anyway, which is pretty cool too. Go check that out on YouTube. It's cool. I watched it. I liked it a little bit. But they were saying that they were surprised that the game had such an intricate story mode. And I was surprised too. I didn't try the story mode yet, but I saw them using a little bit of it on the video. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. It's a story mode where you constantly are switching characters. So you start off as one character, you play through some happenings in that character, and then you'll go off and play another character that's doing something else somewhere else. So you're playing a story mode, and it complements multiple characters that you're going to have to play to get through the whole entire single-player story of Mortal Kombat. I thought that was pretty neat. You know what I mean? This game has a lot of replay value in it, too. For unlockables, all type of stuff. Extra costumes. I beat the game one time with Kratos, unlocked an extra costume. Boom. And there's probably more. Each character has at least 3 finishing moves, 3 fatalities. Game is amazing. Real gamers stand up. I crammed a lot of stuff in here about this game for you guys in this video because I went hard into researching it. I did it a little late, but I crammed it all together and it came out well. And the source material, all the information was there. So enjoy the game, man. This is really good. See you guys online. Real gamers stand up.